treat as our brothers?
Yeah.
Who? The black people. How are black people treated? How are Indians treated? How are people who are of a different color than we are treated?
They're part of this world. They don't get anything in this world.
I decided to do an exercise that would help my students to understand racism. I tried to make a difference. I'm still trying to make that difference. How are your feelings hurt?
Just weird.
Should I feel sorry for her?
I don't expect you to.
Should I feel sorry for her? Some of you are thinking, oh, this is too harsh for this young woman. James Byrd, black man in Texas, dragged to death behind a pickup truck by 3 white males. Matthew Shepard, young man about you're a little younger than you are, had the misfortune to be born gay, beaten with a pistol about the head until they cracked his skull, and then they hung him on a deer fence and left him there overnight. And somebody coming along on a bicycle the next day saw a bunch of clothing hanging on this deer fence, and they went over and started to take the clothing off the deer fence and found a body in the clothing. I'm sorry, but those things happen because we live in a society in which people are allowed to treat those who are different in an ugly way because of their differentness. I can't. Martin Luther King Jr. was shot. Are you in any physical danger here? Are you in any physical danger here? Is that girl in any physical danger here? Emmett Till was hanged by his neck after he was beaten almost to death, simply because he made a statement to a white woman. Sorry. I have to save my sympathy and my empathy for those who go through something much worse than this every day of their lives. And when they complain about it, we say, you took it wrong. Or we say, it wasn't racism. You feel real sorry for us?
Just people believe, the scientist has proved. What do you believe? What do you think happens?
Okay, so now, every one of your molecules has energy within it. If you get cremated, that energy gets released in the form of heat. And you heat the air, and that air radiates to space. You get buried, which is how I want my body to be disposed of. Bury me. Bury me, because you know why? I don't want the energy content of my body to just get radiated out into space, of no use to anybody. Put me in the ground. Let the worms, microbes, come in and out of my body, and the energy content of my body that I had assembled over my lifetime, consuming the flora and fauna of this earth. My body then returns to them, and thus is the cycle of life. I know that's going to happen because you can measure where the energy goes. And that's how I want to go out.
But you know,
I just wanted to talk to you briefly about the idea of dealing emotionally with the study of astrophysics. I know the tiniest little amount of astrophysics.
And it's messing with you.
And it's
yes.
Well, it's
and
making
it has
me depressed.
An effect,
yeah.
Then you do feel so tiny and insignificant.
Now, I would
battle
say
that?
that you feel insignificant because you entered the room with an unjustifiably too high ego to begin with.
It's been said that about me. That's been said about me before.
If instead you enter the room with no ego at all, then all of this knowledge is uplifting in the following way. What is ego if not, I am different from you in this particular way, and therefore that makes me better?
Right.
Well, the cosmic perspective shows that you're the same.
Yeah.
We have 40% DNA identical with a yeast cell. When you realize that, you come to the conclusion, the recognition, we're not separate and distinct from the biosphere. We are participants in this great unfolding story of life. Can that itself be uplifting? For me, it is. When I learned that I am the same as the trees, as the grass, as the other animals in this biosphere held by Earth. I'm not separate and apart from them. I'm the same. I am uplifted because I am the same, not because I'm different. The atoms of your body are traceable to stars that manufactured them in the core, in the crucibles of the thermonuclear fusion inside the cores of stars. And these stars exploded, scattered these elements across the galaxy into the next generation gas clouds that then collapsed, formed star systems with ingredients that can now make planets, with planets that now have ingredients that can now make life. We are alive in this universe. And because our atoms are traceable to the universe itself, the universe is alive within us. You are special, not because you're different from the universe. You are special because you're the same as the universe. To me, that borders on spiritual. We are not figuratively, but literally stardust.
That's beautiful.